Hi, Assalamualaikum, and good afternoon. Alright, my name is Ahmad is Putera bin Ahmad Rasul, and today we'll be learning about the animation of fundamental. Okay, in this topic, we'll be learning a 12th principle of animation, which is introduced by the Disney animators Ollie Johnston and Frank Thomas. Okay, this principle were mentioned in their book in the 1981 book The Illusions of Life, Disney Animation. Okay, Johnston and Thomas in turn based on their book on the work of leading the Disney animators from the 1930s onwards. In their effort to produce more realistic animation, the main purpose of the principle was to produce an illusion of character adhering to the basic of the law of physics, but they also dealt with more abstract issues such as emotional, timing, and character appeal. Okay, so these are the 12 principles of animation: squash and stretch, anticipation, staging, straight ahead and pose to pose, follow through and overlapping, slow in, slow out, arc, secondary action, timing, exaggeration, solid drawing, and uphill. Alright, so for today's lesson, I will explain to you about squash and stretch and anticipation. Okay, so without wasting our time, so let's go. Okay, squash and stretch. When the object or anything it turns to be longer or flatter. Okay, it is emphasizes the speed, momentum, weight, and mass. Okay, so I will give you an example. Alright, this example for the A and the B. The A without squash and stretch, and the B with squash and stretch. Okay, okay, this is the illustration of squash and stretch principle. For an example, the A shows a ball bouncing with a rigid, non-dynamic movement, and in example of B, the ball is squashed at impact and stretched during fall and rebound. The movement also accelerates during the fall and slows down towards the apex. Okay, these are the stretch and these are the squash. Alright. Okay. The most important principle is the squash and stretch, the purpose of which is to give a sense of weight and flexibility to a round object. It can be applied to a simple object like a bouncing ball, or more complex construction like a massager of a human face. Okay, taking to an extreme point, the figure stretch or squash to an exaggerated degree can have a comical effect. Okay, let's see in this picture the animation trying to change whenever they're trying to talk or trying to speak. The muscles in the face change, like it changed to a stretch when they're trying to say O, or it's changed to a squash when trying to say F or V. Okay, so for now, do you get it? Okay, so let's go with the anticipation. Okay, anticipation is used to prepare the audience for an action and to make the action appear more realistic. Okay, this is a normal, this anticipation, and the other side is the action. Okay, it's a normal pose, and anticipation is a preparation for us to make an action. Okay, such as you're trying to jump. So before you jump, you will you will bend the knees first, and you will bend the knees first, and then you jump. So when you bend the knees, it is the anticipation. Okay, after you jumping, that's the action. All right. All right. So this is okay. Maybe I will consider as an X. Okay, before making a swing, he has to swing the club back first. Okay, so that is the anticipation. before making a swing. Another thing is, a golfer making a swing has to swing the club back. So this is the anticipation. Okay, he has to swing the club back first. Alright, so that's for today's lesson. I will continue our next lesson about the staging. Okay, still in the 12th principle. And thank you for joining, and goodbye.